have a special segment today. Which bike is right for you? Now, whether it be gas or electric, it doesn't matter because we have 6 different options to go through. Each bike at the top of its class and the best bang for its buck. So no matter what you choose, it's top shelf, baby. First, we have the E-Box Dragster. Now this is a great little bike. It's about the size of a 100cc mini bike, but it comes with a lot more torque. So it's great for adults, and it has adjustable speed controls, so it works for kids as well. It's super quiet, so you can get away with doing weird stuff like this, or...
Well then, that was a giant rock. Suck it.
I know you're asking yourself, man, can I fit on that? Well, don't worry. Let me show you. Here we have the mini ATV, where we can actually fit 2 people on it. I know you ask yourself, should we be doing that? Mind your own damn business, how about that? Now, here's me on the E-Box Dragster. Plenty of room for me, there's adjustable pegs, and as you'll notice, the seat is right over the rear tire, making it super easy to wheelie this thing. And with the amount of torque, it's no problem at all. Can I wheelie with it? Well, that's questionable.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Now for the acceleration tests.
All right, now this is a big hill. I don't really expect it to do well. Wow, it's still accelerating. This is a lot better than I thought. My mini bike will do about 20 up this. We're doing like 13, 14. Wow. Now we're doing 20. Oh my God. These little tires are super hard to steer off-road. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it all the way up. Still doing like 14 miles an hour.
So let's get to know the E-Box Dragster dashboard. Up here we have an area where you can charge your phone or other things. It comes with a USB-C and a USB port. And then just like a real car, you have a key for the ignition. This actually shows the battery voltage down here, so it's really easy to tell if you're going to run out or not. And then on the left side, as you can read, we have an aggression knob. I have it turned up to full. And on the right side, a max speed knob, also full. Ignore the red to green, that means nothing.
Dude, look, darn hell. It's frozen in here.
But starting with things you can't do, is you can't beat a Hayabusa.
We got a Hayabusa with NOS versus the E-Box Dragster. We're at 100%, full aggression, full max speed. You ready? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I think he may have gotten us. Dude, that's legit.
And also, I just wouldn't jump this thing more than like a foot or so. It's not the bike I'm concerned about. Just the other day I was coming in my driveway at like 15 miles an hour and touched rim through my tire. So it's the tires I'm concerned about. Second up, we have the MB200 Trailmaster. Now this is one of the nicest mini bikes you can get. So it comes with all the amenities, like brakes, suspension, and a nice cushy seat. So you get a super smooth ride. But as a rule of thumb, most mini bikes come pretty slow stock. And with only about $100 in mods, you can easily double the top speed.
Alright guys.
35 miles an hour or more and the wind in my face. Now today we're taking out the MB Trailmaster 200. And this is considered to be the Cadillac of the mini bikes as it comes with all the special amenities. But don't worry, mini bikes come in all different shapes, sizes, and prices. So they come cheap, and the universal parts are exponential. So far we have the 22mm Mikuni here, with a 120 jet in it. The governor is removed with 18-pound valve springs. And we have aluminum weights in the drive gear here, a green spring in the driven gear, a header pipe with a muffler tip, and then a 60-tooth gear with a gold racing chain. So we're gonna go take this baby for a rip, see just what she can do. Now, I don't even have this Trailmaster geared for speed. If you had a 40-tooth rear sprocket, you would go a lot faster than this. But I have mine geared for off-roading. So, I have a 60-tooth rear gear, as well as a aluminum weight in my drive gear, and a green spring in my driven gear on my torque converter. Now, these things do lower my top speed, but they give me a lot more torque for off-roading, going up hills, and a lot harder terrain. I don't really condone jumping on mini bikes, and I'm sure the bikes don't either. And yes, that did really hurt. Now, if you're someone who likes to modify or tinker with things like I do, I think the mini bike would be right up your alley. Not only does the engine have less than 10 moving parts, parts are easy to find, and there's an almost exponential amount of aftermarket parts to change the looks, the power, suspension, brakes, throttle, all of that. Third, we have the ETM RTR. Now, if you're into electric bikes, this is the one for you. Not only is it light and durable, it gets nearly 25 miles of range on the fastest setting.
The rear? Oh. It's an 8 kilowatt max motor and comes with 3 separate modes. It's got a 72 volt 25 amp hour battery.
Frankly, I think it's just plain underselling itself. It claims a 50 mile an hour max speed, but I think they're lying to us. And how does it do off-road, you ask? Well, let me show you.
Oh, I wheelied up that. Surprised I got enough traction. Hey, this is a cool trail.
Oh, so now you're curious about how it jumps. Well, just hold on a second.
Crazy ass line.
Now they say the ETM is equal to a 150cc pit bike, but let me show you something. We have the 2009 KTM 450 XCW versus the ETM RTR. Now these bikes are almost exactly the same size and exactly the same horsepower. I'm just kidding. They're not even close. If the 450 is the dad of all dirt bikes, that would be making this ETM, I guess, the baby. But it would be like this baby.
besides having fun, the real reason I got the ETM is we're not allowed to have gas bikes at the trailer parks we travel to. Plus, Amanda already had the super cool ass E-Box dragster, so I had to get something that was at least as cool as that. This is definitely there, and like twice as fast almost.
Fourth, we have the mini ATV. Now this is right in the same price range as the mini bike, but twice as much fun because it has twice as many tires, and you don't need all that crap like balance. But if you can find one used on Marketplace, hell, even broken, just motor swap that bad boy and your day's gonna be made. I traded a $60 torque converter for this mini ATV. It's got a Vitucci 125 with 7 horsepower and 5 torque. But that's not enough for me, so we swapped it to a fully modded 196 capable of 7,500 RPM and gave it all brand new parts and paint. Now this rebuild is super simple. There's a total of 24 bolts on this mini ATV, and that includes the 8 bolts that it takes to put on the handlebars and all 4 tires. But don't worry about it, because these mini ATVs come adult ready. My lights were out and the only other one I had was my phone, so it's best we use what we have left.
Take a shortcut. Well, good luck to us.
But what do you mean, Hunter? Adult ready? You've been riding it this whole time. Oh, sorry. I meant...
2 adults, bitch.
Okay, hold on a little bit. We are safe.
And in 5th place, guess what? It's gas again. This is one of my favorite bikes, the Coleman B200R. Not only does it have like every mod in the world, but it's got a solid frame so you can bash the living crap out of it. Plus, it's got a wide seat for my fat ass.
Fucking frame for the bike, man.
So this is actually called the Coleman B200R, and you can get them at Tractor Supply for like 650 bucks. And they come with a...
Now you may be asking what we've already done to this bike. Well, let me tell you. We added a better tire in the rear for more traction, completely swapped the motor to a 224 for more power and torque, and then went with the Nibby 22mm carburetor because it does way better in the top end. And here on the other side, we completely scrapped that clutch setup for the 30 series torque converter setup, and then scrapped that stock driver that only handles about 5 or 6 horsepower for the jug averter, which handles about 12 to 15. Then we got a header pipe for more airflow and a muffler tip because it sounds cool and it's got a spark arrestor in there so we can legally ride in the forest. Plus, I added pit bike plastics, a 60-tooth rear gear, and a spring seat.
Oh my god, dude. I am barely touching the throttle. Look at this. This is like beach sand. This is so... this is perfect, man. Oh my god. Okay, so I do not feel over... I mean, like, I'm going up and down still, but there's no severity of these bumps to me anymore. The seat is taking just the right amount of cushion. Oh, you guys alive over there in the camera? Jesus. This is super steep, like so steep. My brakes are all the way pulled. They are locked. And this is as slow as I can go down this hill. And you know what? I think we're gonna give it a try. Okay, this is even steeper than that hill. Man, this is crazy. All right, guys, this is where we made it to. That was perfect. Oh my God.
And sixth, we're going to end on electric because, my God, these things are getting so fast. Just this past year, you can now get an Emoto half the price of a 450 that would easily smoke one on the track. You just might have to upgrade the suspension a little bit. But my God, these things are fast as...
You want to race?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
We are in sport mode. I'm not going to use race mode. Okay, so this hill is easily just as steep as the one in the Magic Forest. Oh! But this one's like way more manicured and easy. And I've got like 3 times the power. But it's still a 45-degree angle, so I guess we're gonna do this. I'm gonna keep it in sport mode. I don't think we need any more. Oh, and we're at 50%. Oh my God. We're doing 40. Jesus. That is the fastest I've ever come up that hill. That was crazy. I almost lifted at the top. Okay, so if you guys are getting the E-Ride Pro, it comes with an app here that you can tune basically everything. So they have the race mode speed limit, sport mode speed limit, eco mode speed limit, reverse speed limit, thumb brake regen, race mode acceleration. I have set at 10% because 40% sounds pretty deadly. I've only ever had it up to 20, and that was in thick sand. You can adjust your speed if your tires change, master power control. Race mode's 100%, sport mode's 68%, and eco is at 30%. So I am maxing my range on eco. Okay, we have it in race mode. I turned it up to 20% because I'm not gonna grip here. I'm not super scared about it. So here we go. Oh, oh. I feel like I'm digging pipeline ditches. Oh my God, it's still sliding. Still sliding. Still sliding. I'm on it. Oh my God. We're doing 64.
Race mode with 8% acceleration and hold it up.
30 miles now, down to 10%. Little mix of eco, race, and sport. That's pretty good. 50 amp hour battery. I mean, oh, Jesus. I want a little bit more, but, you know, with all the power, it's acceptable. I like it. I made it home, guys. How do I turn on your bike? I've only ever bump started it. No! What?
Thanks again for dropping by Hunted Mini Bikes. We hope you liked the video. Feel free to drop a like or subscribe, because we're always doing weird shit over here. And until next time, stay fast, my friends.